Sorry about that. I've kind of been practicing my Pika voice. Anyway, welcome to Shards. I don't think I've ever played this on the channel before, so like I know I played this off cam, but like also while I'm at it, I'm gonna turn up my mic volume a little. Alright, let's go. Also, maybe there's a way to, okay, switch to a scene. I open my eyes to find myself in a dark room with no visible walls or... Oh wait, yeah, I got to... Perfect. Just making sure that it's all set. No visible walls or any indication of an ending. It doesn't seem to be a dream. I tried to pinch myself to wake up, but I only felt some pain and nothing happened. I could still feel the bruise on my face when I dropped my phone, just minutes before going to sleep. I took it as a sign to end my day. Just in my vision to the darkness, and looking around, I noticed a light in the distance. I was never a religious person, but God, if you're out there, please tell me I'm not dead. What a nice 19th birthday. Not. No, you had just a bit too much cake, but still. What is the fatal amount of cake? It must be more than 4 medium slices, right? If I had any kind of sense. If not, just double checking to make sure that I remember my keybinds for switching the scenes. Closer, I start seeing some more colors with the bright light. I'll have to get closer, get a bit nearer to really know. I'm now less than 30 feet away from a figure on a throne, showering in light. It seems less bright now that it's closer. Now there's... Wait. Dang it. A little too early for me yet. Walking away, up, down, left to right, shuffling my feet as I walked, not making contact with the figure. My mind just didn't want to look, sitting until it was close enough, so there wasn't any doubt. I think God might indeed exist, and he blessed. Okay. There we go. Now only 10 feet away, on a grand dark throne of stone, stood a male dragon, almost naked, scaly with his legs spread, and a huge bulge, hard and inviting. I'm usually a somewhat collected person, shy, and just an awkward in general. Whoops. Sitting in front of him, my mind was buzzing, my whole body in fact. I could barely stand on my two legs. Heart about to jump out of my chest, my mouth open the whole time. Not to mention that dragons, or lizard folk in general, went extinct long ago. I was so shocked about the view that I didn't even notice his scratched up face, like a kid has drawn over it with a Sharpie. He beckoned me towards him with a finger, feeling his gaze burning my face, and even if I could not see his any eyes. I don't hesitate much, although maybe I should. I have no idea where I am, who or what he is. The most sensical thing is to assume I'm in a lucid dream. I should make the most I can with this information. I should have been sent to horny jail a long time ago for my actions, but it's too late now. Who knows when my next opportunity will arrive? No idea. I don't know. Who knows? Say goodbye to the good boy. It's time for some action. Dragon rests his clothed cock on my shoulder. Such a simple act, but effective and arousing me more. Or better said, craving him to use me. Ugh, if my ancestors saw me, they'd be disappointed, but I've never felt more like a hentai female protagonist than now. I could feel my pupils turning into hearts. The man, or whatever it is, rubs the back of my head. It's a plain affectionate gesture that made me desire him so much more. I can feel the grin he has on his face underneath the scribbles. It must be for my immediate obedience. Maybe I should have tried to resist at least a little bit. But it's too late now. Show his hard member underneath the cloth, feeling the pulsing veins on my fingertips. Grab the end of the cloth and raise it slowly so I can reveal what I'm about to work with. Before I can do so, his head comes closer to my ear and whispers. Perfect. Boost of confidence unlocked. The voice was rough, hoarse, and accompanied by what I believe sounded like static noise. Finally, weird thing to say to someone about to give you a head, but okay. Continuing on from the present. And what? Oh. Of course. Of course I would wake up now. Dreams are so stupid. Flex my claws and move my fingers. My fingertips are still hot, like I just touched. Never mind. I probably just slept on top of it. Hey, fatty! Mom said you have to wake up. Ugh, great. I have no alarm clock, you know. I have an alarm clock, you know. Then get out. Then get out already. You're leaving in 30 minutes. What? I thought I set it up for an hour earlier. Dumbass. I heard that. I wasn't trying to be discreet. Ugh. Get out of my bed and run to the shower. Please, please, please let it be a good fur day. If my fur doesn't dry properly, it will be an awkward first day of school. I swear I'm going to blow up that school just so I don't have to stress about every little thing, or my name isn't... I really just forget my own name for a second? Let's hope it doesn't happen when I introduce myself to other people at the academy. My thoughts start to clear out a bit as I step into the shower and get the water running. I am worrying over my social status. That's laughable, considering where I'm going. Laconia, Hunter's Academy. The absolute best school ever. And well, only school around for night-falling hunters. As soon as I found out I had magic powers some years back, my whole life and personality revolved around that place. I sent up a letter of introduction last year, and nothing. An email went by CV and qualification. Why I think I'd fit perfectly in the academy. Still nothing. I began to begging messages. Still no response. Of course, in order to enter, you need at least some training and experience. And be over the age of 18. Being hot also helps. Sometimes, nightfalling can be invading a personal space, to put it in a family-friendly way. They can't just let in a newbie that can barely cast a spell. I was determined to do anything to get in. But it didn't actually take that much, to my surprise. Every year the staff scouts some random high schoolers with the most potential to get them a scholarship. And guess what? I was not one of them. But, you see, I was involved in a little accident at school that I don't like to talk about. Was it my fault? Oh yeah, big time. Do I regret it? Not one bit. because that was my ticket to the start of my dreams. What was the incident, you're asking? I suppose there was no reason to keep it a secret. The whole town knows, after all. You see, I have a very weak affinity for energy manipulation. Pretty cool and rare power, when your whole world revolves around energy and magic, except that I don't have the talent or strength to use it. One day, one of the teachers at that school crossed the line. We were alone in the classroom when I exploded. What? You want to know what line he crossed? Excuse me. Well, that's a little too much information for starters. Anyway, I was enraged and consumed the energy reserves of the school for an entire year. Don't even ask how, and proceeded to blow up the classroom. The teacher, he lived, somehow. At the time, I thought I'd go to prison for that, even if I was 15. So I was crying for days that at any moment someone will take me away. Thankfully, the incident was written up as a poor understanding of a magical child's abilities. I was expelled, but nothing more. It didn't really matter. I hated that place anyway. So basically, got a 2-month vacation before summer break. My mom and I were running from high school to high school, begging to let me in. But most of them had some kind of excuse like, oh, we don't have enough meal plans for an extra student. Or his grades are just too good. He'll be happy at another institution. All BS. And yes, I might have a small body, but for me, it's always big brain time. At least when it comes to school grades. Probably shouldn't say that in case I make some dumbass decisions in the near future and embarrass myself. Anyway, we just set up for homeschooling. But lo and behold, I got an invitation years later for the academy, which was strange because he didn't usually meet those when entering the academy. But I'm not the one to question the people that might provide a bright future. Back to the present. I use impulsive blue shell shampoo, the best for soft silky fur. It prevents some of the after fluffiness. The only problem is that if I get a drop in my eye, it will feel like 100 bee stings inside my eyeball. Small price to pay for nice fur. I just have to be careful. The stress of waking up late made my morning wood disappear at least. One less thing to worry about. Where was I? Oh yeah, I nailed that interview with my stunningly good looks and vast knowledge. And by that I mean that I played the yes man card and they were happy enough with my responses. They probably took pity on me because after the incident, no regular public school would accept me. Ha, they're lost. My grades were impeccable. That's another factor that played a role in my interview success. A week later, I got the schedule with a detailed description of the academy campus, staff, activities, etc. And most importantly, the Shards, which are just branches to specialize on. Their purpose is to stop wasting the water. Get out already. I've only been here 10 minutes. That's 7 minutes too long, sisters. Can't live with them, can't stuff them back up in the old baby maker. Wise words of a wonderful blue-haired woman. Stop the water and start drying myself with a towel as much as possible, so I don't have to use the fur dryer. I'll go back to my room, with the towel around my waist. I took one last wide look at the room that I won't see for a long time. The sun rose a little higher, casting some more natural light to meet a basket. Twink. I set my cards off my wall. With the towel around my waist, I checked for moisture, but it's almost completely gone already. I'm very satisfied with my looks. I lost weight over the summer, but some unnamed sisters don't seem to realize that. Fatty. That is her dumb face. No, Cody, she can't make you upset. Not today. I never focused too much on putting on more muscle mass. I learned some strength and speed buff spells off the internet. Thankfully, they were very compatible with my skills, so I could use the spells quite effectively. much as a professional bodybuilder, as long as I get me. Put on my best underwear, tight but comfortable. I'm not going to get railed on my first day of school, but hey, nice underwear equals a boost of confidence, I always say. If my uniform which consists of jeans and a white dress shirt with the Academy's emblem on it, as well as a purple tie. I also had a sweater, but it's too hot outside to wear that, so I packed it in my luggage. They sent it around the same time as my schedule and stuff. Apparently, they like to give their students the freedom to choose their own clothes as long as it has some similarities with the Academy. Like a visible emblem and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure what the limits of this freedom are, so I decided to wear the uniform and nothing more or less. Man, I'm thirsty. Anybody watches my streams is probably because I don't have a what was it? I don't even remember. It was those 3D avatars that some people have. VTube or something? But like, why does it matter? Not everybody can afford a VTube avatar. Not even I can. Anyway, I go downstairs and have breakfast. Usually I have some chocolate cereal. Now it seems like my mom wanted a goodbye feast. There's just some leftover cake on the table too. I'm like a little sick. Good morning, honey. Oh, you don't look very well. But I don't blame you. Must be dozens of emotions and thoughts buzzing through your head. Today's your big day after all. I'm probably even more excited than you are. Maybe nervous is the better word. Or maybe terrified. You know what? Maybe this is not the best idea. Maybe we should find you another school. There are a couple we haven't... Mom, it's fine. We've talked about this, really. I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. That school is probably the most secure place in the country. What about that test the headmaster is introducing? I heard it's very complicated and dangerous. I don't know why Mr. Sybil would do that all of a sudden. Where did you hear that from? There was no information about this mysterious test. It might not even be real. It's just a theory. Yes. Yes, you're right. Come on, finish your breakfast. I'll drive you. Alright, why do I have to go too? Your brother won't be home for almost 6 months. Show some compassion. Ow. What, a 6-hour drive just for that? Indeed, the drive is long, but this being the first day, and me being the first year, I was invited to be present around noon, when the announcements started in the main hall. She blushed and looked away, munching on a strawberry. I know, deep down, in that little, cold, wretched heart, she loves me. Your fur doesn't look too bad. It's shiny. Thanks. That's the biggest compliment I got from her in months. Alright, your luggage is in the trunk. We should get moving if we don't want to be late. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. It was one of the longest drives of my life. I was enjoyable. I won't see these people for a long while. especially because there is no such thing as internet. When the whole property is surrounded by anti everything basically. Internet, cell phone signal, not even a radio comes through. Well, as far as I understand, you can still communicate with anyone from within the barrier like normal on your phone. I mean, every city is protected by a barrier, but not on such a scale. But I made sure to download as much content as I can. Even if I might not make any friends, at least I'll have psh with me to take away the boredom. Psh. Nice sensor sound. Well, here we are. After 6 hours of driving and about 20 stops, because someone has a weak bladder. You made me this way, Mother. Anyway, wow, that school. That looks fit for royalty. It's huge. I saw images of it before, but it's even better in person. Is this even the right place? Of course it is. It looks more like a city than a school. It is technically a city. There are regular people living there, and they need space for the staff and students. You sure did your research. Guess you don't need us anymore. She makes a dramatic dying pose at which I chuckle. What? You think I won't need someone to tell me random information about geographical locations? I cannot possibly replace you. Ha, you little rascal. Anyway, the path is a little too, bumpy for the car, unfortunately. So this is as far as we can go. Are you sure there are no other paths to take? Pretty sure I checked on the map. Should we come with you? Through the forest? Don't be ridiculous. You really don't have to. I'll be okay. Now, don't forget your phone, your map, your backpack, your water bottle, your... Mom, it's fine. I won't forget anything. Okay, okay. Just making sure. We love you. Love you too. And if they expel you, don't be ashamed. It can happen to anyone. Make sure to call me and I'll come get you right away. Just exit the barrier and the phone should work, right? I won't get expelled, so I won't need a ride. I expect you to at least charge my phone with your powers by the time you fail to graduate. Very funny. I will graduate. I hugged them goodbye, even if my sister didn't consent, and get going. Very excited about my new life. And with that, it left. I watched the car drive away for a couple of seconds before venturing on my path. I'll miss them, even the brat. No matter, my first adventure awaits. Alright, there is only one path that goes to school, so surely there is no way to get lost or injured, right? I should probably not challenge the universe like that. We are not on very good terms. If I look for a stat in the game, it would be a negative number. So I go down the mountain path, then up, then down again, then up with my headphones in, for what feels like hours, but it's only been a bit over 10 minutes. Every little rustle of leaves and bird flutter makes me jump a little. The Academy attracts nightfall with its magic, so although there are none inside the barrier, on the outside, I get lost in thought, watching tree tops for horny monsters ready to attack. Suddenly, to no one's surprise, I somehow managed to fall down a pit, about 20 feet deep and 5 feet wide. Ouch! Always look where you're going. Always look where you're going. This is a new useful tip that I have to on for dear life, or else I'll end up in another hole in the middle of the forest. It's great. I want adventure. I have an adventure. But instead of the hero, I'm the damsel in distress. What am I? A baby? I should be able to get out of here on my own. It's not that deep. The holes are soft enough for my fingers to penetrate the surface, but not enough to crumble away. There are big boulders here and there that I can use as leverage. I'm not world champion when it comes to raw strength, but a simple climb like that is not a problem at all. So I don't even bother buffing myself with a spell. course, as always, because my luck is just that great. Just a couple of lifts before I reach the top. The biggest spider I've ever decides to make an appearance out of a hole in the wall. Hole in the wall of the hole. Ha! Double holes. No, this is a dangerous situation. I shouldn't be laughing. As any normal person would do in this case, I first decided to get rid of the spider. It's a higher priority. Out of the hole. So I shake the spider off, losing my grip, starting to fall again. I closed my eyes and waited to hit the floor. Something that never happened. I opened my eyes. I was levitating in place. Then I started to fly up. Slowly, a voice spoke. Don't worry, I got you. It was an angel. Saw my life flashing from my eyes as I fell down. But this person saved me. It was comedic even. If someone saw the single tear drop in my eye. The next thing I know, light shines bright in my eyes. Feet touch the ground gently. Take a second to catch my breath. Then I raised my head to see my hero. It's only natural I should thank them. In front of me stands a short, young-looking tuxedo cat with a questionable fashion sense. He is wearing a cropped hoodie with what I can only call a DIY outfit underneath, made from the same material that our school uniforms are made of. That's my first example of how unique our school outfits can be. I wonder if this is the limit or if there is more. This landing figure is very eccentrically situated, considering that his whole stomach isn't covered. I'm surprised the insect didn't make it cover up from the It's a pretty nice view, so I should not make it later. Are you okay? I don't realize I was at the cat for a while now, and he's starting to give me curious looks. I think I saw him pass. The cat blushes so red that it's visible through the fur. His tail strained and his eyes sparkled. I didn't expect that. I hope I didn't make it weird. Tell me something I don't know! I'm basically the talk of the crowd around here. So it's not surprising you fell for me already. Literally. 17 feet worth of falling to be more exact. Anyway, I'm the one that made the hole in the first place. So I suppose for even now that I got you out. What? You can't dismiss such a reaction just like that. Hit me with that confession too. Seems unbothered. I just made the courage to compliment him, and he's just standing there, smiling. What a nice smile. Circles around me, checking my body from head to toe. Although, you're not too bad yourself. They might just be friends. One could say that you're a great catch. Whoa. Friend already. Is it wise to be friends with a guy that digs deep holes in the road for fun? So, you're new here? Oh, right. Yes, I am. My name is Cody. Yours? You are in the presence of... Takes a small pause. Looks around. Did he? Forget his name? Maybe I'm not the only one after all. Drum rolls, please. Pleasure is yours. He gives a polite bow. Really? Yes, really. What? It's a good name. Great even. I'm not saying it wasn't. I wasn't taken aback by the suspense, that's all. I like it that a lot, actually. I wonder why. Is suspense dead? Maybe I should change the element of surprise. Expected the least. Weirdo. Oops, didn't mean to say it out loud. You say he was content that I called him that. It must be a compliment for him. After about a second, his strength, and I swear to see a twinkle, like he finally found his purpose in life. Yeah, he found his purpose. So, I suppose you are on your way to the academy. Need some help? The road there is more dangerous than you think. Yes, please. I'm not necessarily lost. I could use someone to get me out of home if I stumble. More of your work. Ha! Yeah, that sounds about right. his ears suddenly perk up. Like a realization just hit him. Oh, I just remembered. I'm actually busy. Well, sorry, gotta go. See you later. Good luck on your way. Don't let the horny monsters, do stuff to you. Turn the wrist out. Just like that, teleporting away. Wait! Why did you even propose to help me if you're just... who am I kidding? There's no one around him. Every time insulted him. Teleportation, huh? That is very handy. Sure wish I knew how to do that right now. Well, let's keep going. Hopefully, I won't be so hold me. I'll keep walking up the path with nothing but the road happens. I seem to be engaged in the distance. But before I can get closer, I'll need to bypass the barrier. Look at that. It looks like a thin built-in light blanket, almost invisible from a distance, but impossible to miss from up close. Let's see, how do I try to touch the barrier? As soon as my fingertips touch it, my whole body gets sucked through. It's a flex nightfall that absorbs people. Neat. At first glance, I thought I might have found the one secluded man-made structure in the woods. But this part of the campus looked very much like the streets in the town. I started remembering the videos and photos I've seen online. It checks out. Walking around, I managed to recognize the cafeteria, some more buildings, and staff houses. There was even a market. That is now mostly empty, of course. Nobody seems to be on the academy grounds. I wonder why. I took my phone out of my pocket and look at the time. It's almost 1 p.m.? Oh no, I was supposed to be here by 12:30. I gotta find the assembly hall. Who even has time to check a map in a town like this? I rely on my instincts and the castle-like structure to find the actual academy. I enter through the main door and try to remember the layout. Walking in more and more, I start hearing voices. This must be the students in the gathering hall. I arrive at a long hallway. The voice is quite loud at this point. I feel like I'm gonna burp again. Excuse me. Ugh. I hate when I have to burp. Ugh. Ow. Seems to be coming from one of the rooms in front of me. Huh. That's weird. I thought the gathering hall would be in a more obvious place. Ooh, maybe it's a portal. I reached for the door, and as soon as I had that thought, I get to the room. The voices stop. The door closes behind me. Great! Another trap! What is this, trap simulator? And why do I keep falling for them? How did I never get kidnapped as a child? The room is engulfed in darkness, except for a light coming from the crystal on the pedestal in the middle of the room. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here. It's not much of a feeling as it is common sense. I reach for the door thinking it would be locked. I can't even find a handle. I take out my phone and use the flashlight, but as I suspected, the door was not even there anymore. Don't panic. You can get out of a hole. You can get out of anything. Well, I had some help, but I got out, so I should just be calm. Yes, I can do this. I'm brave, I'm sexy, I'm smart. Nobody can defeat me. 90 words, kitten. I sooner and faster than I ever did anything in my life. The second statement isn't totally false, but the first and last are proven more and more wrong. Hearing a raspy man in an obscure room is not the most soothing experience in the world. Who said that? No response. Get a little closer so I can see you better. Or he just wants to feel tension. I need to rest my hand. I need to step away for a few. I'm gonna sub